there are two traps that are holding you back from unleashing your full potential, from really being your absolute best. And the first one is learning too much, but acting too little. What many people do is they research every single aspect of something that they're trying to get good at, or an area of life that they want to improve in. And they know all the ideas, all the different ways that you could make progress, that you could make things better, but they don't follow through. Often referred to as analysis paralysis, this behavioral loop where you keep learning and processing more and more knowledge, and you keep piling up all these ideas but not executing on them, is really so fundamentally flawed and dysfunctional that it can make you feel like you're going crazy. But isn't it tempting to know absolutely everything about what you're trying to do, what you want to change, and what you want to improve in? Of course, the more you know, the better, right? No, there's limits to that, and there's always a balance in life. If you are in a spiral where you keep researching, thinking, and going around in circles, but not actually acting, and you know that you should be practicing more or trying out the actual concepts that you're learning, then this needs to change. But what's pretty funny is what is on the opposite side of this. So if you're on the other side, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. You are trying really, really hard, but something hasn't clicked. You need a shift in your mindset, in your perspective. A new idea needs to be applied because you're getting more of the same result. You're not happy with the rate of growth, but you keep working really hard. You know those people that always flex about how they're putting in all the hours, right? That's great for you. I guess being hardworking is pretty cool, right? No, also wrong. Better strategy would make it so that you wouldn't have to try as hard or work as hard. If you had a better approach and if you understood some different concepts about how you can do things differently, you could speed up your growth curve significantly. And so hopefully this paints a picture for how being on either side of an extreme has a huge downside to it. Whether you feel like you can never learn enough, or whether you feel like you just need to keep trying and working hard, but you're not really getting anywhere. Neither of them is really going to help you. The sweet spot is to find that balance in the middle. And sometimes if you've gone too far one way, you need to go really far the other way to overcorrect and compensate for how much time you've spent and maybe even wasted on one side or the other. So take a moment to ask yourself, where am I on the scale? Which way do I tip? And if either, have I gone too far to one side? Then, how can I rebalance? Do I need to start putting to practice all the things that I've learned? Or do I need to learn some new things so that I can practice better? If there's an area in your life where you don't feel satisfied in terms of your progress or the state that things are currently in, ask yourself, have I been working really hard and seeing no results? Do I need to apply a new concept or learn something new? Do I just not see it? Or do I know too much and I'm overthinking it? Analysis paralysis, I'm stuck in the loop. And if you just lean a little bit over to the opposite side where you've been, then all of a sudden you'll start to see that things begin to pick up. The pace of which you're moving and seeing things get better significantly increases. And of course, the sweet spot, harmony, is really in a balance somewhere right in the middle. And even if you lean slightly one way or the other, that's okay. But if you're close to center, then you'll find that everything goes so much smoother. You go from overworking or overthinking to things aligning perfectly, and you're putting in a pretty healthy amount of effort and time and energy, but also you're learning and improving the way that quality of time, it's significantly getting better and better. And of course, in concept, this is wonderful, but to actually execute it and to practice it day in and day out, it does take quite a bit of dedication. So you have to make a decision to say, okay, I'm going to watch for which way I'm leaning. I'm going to pay attention now to my own loops and my behavior and really understand myself on a deeper level so that I can really gauge the tendencies and thereby knowing this, I can make the small corrections as needed. It's really beautiful how much power you get back and how much momentum you can really build when you're learning at a healthy rate and implementing it consistently. Everything just feels so much better. And it's really rewarding too. It's more fun. Everything that you do, whether it's improving your relationships or in your career, or you're trying to get better in your health, mental or physical, everything just starts to go up and up and up. The more that you apply this concept across the board, it's universal, the easier it is for you to see great results, consistent, healthy, good outcomes. And also, it's really fun just to feel like you're always learning and improving and implementing it into your life. So the more you let this sink in, the more that you practice this, and the more that you analyze the different areas of your life where you need to apply it, the easier it becomes, the more proficient you become with it, and the more you really feel like the universe is conspiring in your favor. Everything is easier and everything is more enjoyable. If you're overthinking, self-correct back to taking action. And if you're taking a lot of action and not seeing results, then self-correct back over to learning more. Watch what happens when you master this and how much better your life really becomes. And if you'd like my help to personally support you in implementing this into your life, making sure that you're really progressing at a healthy rate in every area, and also just to help you be the best version of yourself all around, then I invite you to go over to erafael.com. Link is in the description. Over there, you can book a one-on-one session with me directly. We'll talk, and if it's a good fit, I can't wait to be your coach. Again, if you want to take advantage, link is in the description, erafael.com. As always, I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I will catch you on the next one.